Hi, this video is for anyone who wants to prevent Alzheimer's or anyone who has Alzheimer's and is in the early or middle stages of Alzheimer's. My journey with Alzheimer's started about 12 years ago when my mother-in-law, who was 85, cognitive symptoms began to impact significantly on her daily functioning. She was no longer able to balance her checkbook, and she had worked at an accountant's office. She was a seamstress who had a fabric shop in her basement. She was no longer able to thread a sewing machine. Eventually, she began to have difficulties cooking the evening meal as she could not follow a recipe. When my husband learned that there was no treatment for Alzheimer's, being a scientist, he knew he had to begin to look at the scientific literature to find answers so that he could help his mother. The good news is he achieved his goal. But what he learned shocked us, but it also brought us hope. Perhaps we could improve my mother-in-law's cognition. Well, what we did learn is that aluminum is the cause of Alzheimer's. And the good news is that drinking silica-rich mineral water will remove the aluminum from the body, including the brain. This is called targeted detox. What happens is the form of silica, orthosilicic acid, found in the water, forms a tight bond with the aluminum, which detoxifies the aluminum and also facilitates its removal from the body. Examples of silica-rich mineral water are Fiji and Volvic. There are many more bottled waters that have enough silica to remove aluminum, and there is a list of those at our website. Well, you may ask, aluminum, how am I being exposed to aluminum? Well, unfortunately, there's many sources of aluminum. Aluminum can be added to our drinking water, mostly drinking water that is obtained from surface water. It's used to treat the water. Aluminum pots and pans, aluminum cans that we drink out of. Baking powder is a major source. You probably have heard that antiperspirants contain aluminum, but I bet you haven't heard that most drip style coffee makers add aluminum to your coffee. The reason for this is the heating element is made out of aluminum. My husband has tested many aluminum coffee pots, and he has a video on that. So there's many sources of aluminum. So what you want to do is, in addition to drinking the silica water, is to begin to identify the sources that you're being exposed to and eliminating them. Another source of aluminum is antacids, and you can buy calcium carbonate antacids, which do not contain aluminum. Let me check my notes. This is great. That it takes about 2 to 4 months for people who are having symptoms, 2 to 4 months of drinking silica water for people who are having symptoms to see improvements. My next 2 videos, I'd like to go further into all of the sources of aluminum that we are being exposed to, as well as you may wonder, how does she know that the cause of Alzheimer's is aluminum? The Alzheimer's Association says that it isn't. They say that it's controversial and that there is no proof. They need to update their website. There is so much research proving the cause. But anyways, another video, another time, and I'll talk to you about that. Thanks for listening. Bye.